Vanguard newspaper, our Catholic Church attackers had links with foreign terrorist groups. DSS tells courts. And we move down to the rift going on between the Alafin of Oyo and Ooni of Ife. Alafin's ultimatum. This is just an empty threat. That is what Ooni's spokesman has said on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. This is on page 10. Alafin's ultimatum. That's ultimatum of 48 hours. Empty threat from a dead empire. How can you said yes? How can a spokesperson make this kind of statement? Isn't this ridiculous? I'm coming. When it concerns or when it comes to the issue of Osun State, Ooni of Ife, you are always too anxious to speak. I don't know.
No.
You have to be very careful, Mr. Femi.
Anyway.
All right, I move down to page 6. Abuja court freezing. Chima, good morning to you. I can see you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Alafin for you has given the Ooni of Ife 48 hours to revoke chieftaincy title. That title conferred on one of the Yorubas, a man. They are Okanlomo title. That was conferred on a Yoruba man. The Alafin for you has told Ooni of Ife to revoke that title. But the question I want to ask now is, who has the authority between Ooni of Ife and Alafin for you to confer chieftaincy title on someone?
You see,
in Yoruba land?
It's a very, very unfortunate situation that what we're supposed to be after, what our traditional rulers are supposed to be after now, is not what they are looking into. This is a misplace of a priority, conferring of a chieftaincy title, and unnecessary battle of supremacy between father and son. It's not. It's uncalled for. It's not what we're supposed to be hearing now. There are a lot of issues on ground, like issue of insecurity. Like so many of our youth, they are jobless. They don't have job to do. That one, I think, is supposed to be something of more concern to our traditional ruler, more than all this jamboree and unnecessary fanfare between father and son. It has always been like that. It's a long time battle between Alafin and Ooni of Ife.
They wouldn't want to hear that. What do you mean by father and son?
Ooni is a father. Alafin is a son.
But they are not seeing it that way.
But they don't. Ooni is a. That one sit down on the oldest throne in Yoruba land. That is the oldest throne in Yoruba land. There is no throne that is older than Ife throne. So when we talk about history, and the one that established Oyo, came from Ife. It was not even came from there. He was given like assignment. Oromia was a very powerful, strong warrior. So he was given assignment to go into that place like a war camp. You see that Oyo, it was like a war camp because that was the area these people they are coming from to come and attack Ife, and he was sent to that place. Then that place become a community. That's why it was called Agodoyo. That place was called Agodoyo. So when he came from that place, he made friends, and that was where he gave back to Ajakako and Sango and the rest. After pleasing that place, to tell you that he didn't even see that place as his own home. He later went back to Ife to go and become king in Ife. I'm talking about Oromia. So what we are trying to say here is that instead of this unnecessary battle, these people, both sides, they should see their sword. But one thing before I stop. You see, the word Yoruba is referring, when they say Yoruba, is referring to the land controlled by Oyo. You see, places like Ibadan, Iwo, people up to Ede, so part of this place, they are under jurisdiction of Oyo. That time, conquest was reigning supreme. Oyo they were conquering all the community, all their brothers, until some of them later fight back, like the role played by the one Elizabeth of Egbaland.
You dey buy designer clothes for this kind of economy.
He was the one that rebelled Oyo warlord up to this place, Dahomey. Oyo own empire up to Dahomey. But it's very, very unfortunate that it was lady, it was woman warrior that repelled Oyo. So that was the history. But what you are trying to say is that for anybody to now say you want to convert chieftaincy title on Kingdom of a Yoruba land, is supposed to be Oyo. Because if your Kingdom of a Yoruba land, you want to take it to Ife, you will disgrace yourself, because Ife is independent on its own and he has never been under any control of any empire. Do you want to enslave your father? Even if, no matter how big you are, you cannot put your father's house under slavery. So Ife has never been under any empire of Oyo. But so even when you say Kingdom Are Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land, that is generalismo of Yoruba land. That one cover Oyo territory that time. So I think Alafin have some points, but that does not mean is to come rudely like that. Giving 48 ultimatum to your father, I don't think it's agree with our culture. Yes.
All right, sir. Before going to you, Mr. Olajide.
Welcome to this platform. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. If you are watching for first time, I would like to speak Yoruba, because what I want to talk about is about Yoruba people. So there's no need for speaking fitting. Ẹkùlé làkàrà lé ẹ̀rìwá làkérò ọ̀nà ó lágbára. Ó dàbí ẹni pé fún àwa tí a ti ìgbọ́njú ní ìgbà tí ìdá Ọọ̀ni àná ọba Síjúwadé Okùnadé àti Aláàfin àná ọba Lámídì Adéyẹmí, nígbà táwọn méjèèjì tí wọ́n gbé pẹ́rẹ́gì ìjà kaná, àwa tá àti ìgbọ́njú bá àti ẹ̀ ti wà láyé gbà náà àti ìgbọ́njú. Ó dàbí ẹni pé ọba Akeem Ọwọ́adé àwọn tó fẹ́ kí irú àwọn ìjà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà náà, wọ́n fẹ́ kí àwa mọ̀dèsí ìgbà yẹn ká tó ń rí irú idán, irú fíìmù tí wọ́n fi hanra wọn, irú sinimá àgbéléwò tí àwọn bàbá wọn tó gbéṣẹ̀ tó fi hanra wọn, wọ́n tó fẹ́ ká rí ní ẹnu lọ́lọ́ yìí. Torí ní kété tí ọba Akeem Ọwọ́adé gorí ìtẹ́ báyìí, òun àti ló ti gbé pẹ́rẹ́gì ìjà kaná pẹ̀lú Ọọ̀ni ti Ilé-Ifẹ̀, ọba Ògúnwùsì, tó sì wá jẹ́ wípé kábíyèsí rèé Ọọ̀ni ti Ilé-Ifẹ̀ yìí kò mọ̀mọ́ ráyè tèèyàn kan, bàbá tutù ní bí omi àmù. Mo máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn, mo ní bàbá yìí dàbí òkúta tí ó jẹ́ wípé ẹni tó bá kọlù yóò mọ̀ pé òun kọlù nǹkan, bó bá kọlù nǹkan náà rùn jégé. Kí ló dé táwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń kọsẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ lára kábíyèsí? Kí ló dé tí wọn ò tí ì rí bíi pé kábíyèsí kì í ṣe ní wàhálà, kò sì ráàyè tèèyàn kankan? Ṣùgbọ́n ìgbẹ́ ò léegun ni, ẹni bá tẹ́ ó tiro. Kí ló dé látọ̀dọ̀ Olúwo ó sì wá dọ́ra wọn náà? Ìwó àti Ìwó abẹ́ Ọ̀yọ́ ni wọ́n wà. Kí ló dé ìjà ìwọ́dùmí èmi ò jọ láàrin bàbá ọ̀tọ́mọ tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láti ọdúnmọdún? Ọjọ́ wo ni ó rò kan gbàgbé? Ọjọ́ wo ni a ní kábíyèsí Ọọ̀ni àti Aláàfin táwọn méjèèjì ó fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láti gbé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lárugẹ, tí ò ní jẹ́ pé ìjà lónìí ìjà lọ́la ni? Ẹ dákun, tí ẹ bá ṣe pé gbogbo rẹ̀ náà ti di ó ti dojú kejì, oyè wo ni oyè Ọ̀kanlọ́mọ? Ìgbà wo náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi àwọn èèyàn jẹ oyè Ọ̀kanlọ́mọ? Nígbà kan nígbà wáṣẹ̀, mo mọ̀ pé kò sí oyè tó lè mọ ìdóyè Ọ̀kanlọ́mọ. Kí ni iṣẹ́ Ọ̀kanlọ́mọ? Oyè àgbọ̀ tí Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, yes, generalismo gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nù, wọ́n jẹ ọ̀tún, wọ́n jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sì ń jẹ máyégún náà, ara ẹ̀ náà sì ni. Èwo ní ti Ọ̀kanlọ́mọ? láì ṣọ̀kan láwọn. Ìjọ́ wo la bẹ̀rẹ̀ máa fi yẹn jẹ oyè Ọ̀kanlọ́mọ, àwọn oyè tí oyè bọ́ba lábẹ̀, oyè tánlẹ̀, oyè síkù, oyè náà ni. Kí ló dé tí Yorùbá ta fẹ́ràn ká máa tẹ àṣà àtìṣẹ̀ṣe wa mọ́lẹ̀ nígbà míì? Torí kò yé mi èmi tó tẹ̀ wá tó kí ló fẹ́ fàjà láàrin àfihànjẹ Okanlomo of Yoruba land. Àmọ́ pé ẹ ti dojú gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀, ẹ ti dojú gbogbo ẹ̀rú, gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kínní ti dàpọ̀ ní nàṣíà. Bí ò bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá amọba tó yẹ kó fi èèyàn jẹ tí ó sọ pé kinní kan of Yorùbá land, ṣùgbọ́n kinní kan ó tù Ifẹ̀, àmọ́ ti pé ó tù Ifẹ̀ wà, Ọ̀yọ́ wà. Ṣùgbọ́n orúkọ tí gbogbo wa ń jẹ́ yìí, tí gbogbo wa ta ti ń jẹ́ ohun tó ti wá jẹ́ wípé orúkọ kan náà ni gbogbo wa wá jọ ń dẹ́ báyìí. Òun ní Yorùbá àti Ifẹ̀ o, àti Ìjẹ̀ṣà o, àti Èkìtì o, àti Ẹ̀gbá o, àti Ìjẹ̀bú o. Orúkọ kan náà tí gbogbo wa, orúkọ tí ó gbajúgbajà tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ wá sí, òun ní Yorùbá. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n wá sọ pé ṣé kò wá ní jẹ́ ti bàbá tọmọ kó mọ̀ làálàá? O kò ní jẹ́ ti bàbá tọmọ kó mọ̀ làálàá. Ọọ̀ni dá dúró, Aláàfin dá dúró láàyè tiẹ̀. Ọọ̀ni ni bàbá, Aláàfin òun ni ọmọ. Ọlọ́run gbógo fọ́mọ. Gbogbo yẹn náà ni ó máa gbàdúrà pé k'Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí ọmọ àwọn kó ju àwọn lọ. Yes, gbogbo yẹn ni ó máa gbàdúrà pé k'ọmọ àwọn kó ju àwọn lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n sọ wá yẹ k'ọmọ máa tàpá sí orírun rẹ̀. Sọ wá yẹ kí ọmọ t'Ọlọ́run bá gbéga kó má lè bọ̀wọ̀ fún bàbá rẹ̀. Ká tiẹ̀ wá sọ pé bàbá rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ wá ṣàṣìṣe nù, bàbá rẹ̀ wá tàṣì àgẹ̀rẹ̀ nù. Ṣé bí ọba Akínmọ̀wọ́ Adébíyí ṣe ń ṣe bó ṣe yẹ kí èèyàn máa ṣe sí bàbá rẹ̀ nù, tí bá ṣe wípé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ti di nǹkan míì, ó ti ní ejò ti ń lọ́wọ́ nú. Ká tiẹ̀ wá sọ pé Ọọ̀ni Ògúnwùsì ó tiẹ̀ wá ó ṣe tí ò dáa nù. Ìwà ni kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ́ tàpé ẹ̀ mú fún yín ní wákàtí mẹ́rìnlélógójì. Tí wákàtí mẹ́rìnlélógójì.
Empire means somebody has, emperor that has so many kingdoms under him. But at this moment, that is not running again. What we are doing, there's no any empire now around the world. Nobody, all the empire around the world, they have come and gone. We have so many. China was once an empire, Benin empire. So many empires that has come and gone. So the era of empire has gone. Everybody, we are now enjoying freedom. So all what this man is trying to say is that it is the past glory and the history that we are tracing. We are just tracing history. There is no empire in Africa that was as great as Roman. Empire. Roman Empire. So where is the Roman? Caesar. Yes, now where is the Roman Empire now? Can anybody come out now and say that you still want to use the old glory of Roman Empire to do what now? What do you want to use it for? There's nothing you can do about it. You cannot use it. It's no longer of a use. Do you know that on this issue, the guy that Ooni of Ife pick for that chieftaincy title is from Ibadan, and Ibadan ruling council has raised up a business tycoon, Sanusi, Dr. Sanusi. And the people of Ibadan now, the traditional council or ruler council of Ibadan has come out and said that they have attacked Alafin, that is taking it too far. That this is Ibadan. It doesn't concern Oyo. You are in Oyo town. So when you talk about history, of course, Ibadan was once under Oyo, but all those ones they are gone. Except you are just paying tribute to our leader. Can you tell me now that Ibadan is still under Oyo? No. Ibadan was even headquarters of Yoruba, political headquarters of Yoruba, the whole Yoruba land. And when we talk about development, can you compare Oyo town with Ibadan? It's not possible. So you cannot force Ibadan now to be under Oyo because it was once there.
What you're saying, Ibadan was under Oyo.
Yes,
Oyo,
now.
Ibadan. Lagos, Ikeja.
They pick Oyo is the headquarters of Oyo state. You don't understand. They pick Oyo as a name of the state. Ibadan is the capital. Now, I'm not talking about history now.
Okay.
Oyo town, that Oyo is older than Ibadan. Is the father to Ibadan in history. I'm talking about history now. Okay. But can we now say we want to go back to history now? As he say we place, Ibadan under Oyo. No, it's not possible. And go and look at it. Even in Oyo State now, they are still battling with the rotation of chairman of traditional ruler. traditional council in Oyo State. Ogbomoso is fighting for it. Alafin said he's a paramount ruler, that nobody should be permanent, and they are dragging it. And I think is it Olugbo or something? They are still like 3 of them. They are dragging. I mean, that's true. So I don't think this is the time for us to go back to the old history, celebrating empire. What is meaning of empire? Empire is another name for slavery. Simple. I'm a king, then go and enslave other kingdom, put them under me, let them be paying tribute to me. I don't think it's something that anybody should be celebrating now. Roman Empire, those days, who are they? Who are the Roman Empire? They are exploiters, warmongers, looking for territory to conquer. Of course, that was what is reigning during that time. Can anybody that is can come out now to still be proud of slave trade? I don't think that person will be a normal person, because slave trade is not what anybody can be proud of now.
All right, let's quickly move down to the major topic this morning. Amechi and Wike. Amechi versus Wike. Wike has said it yesterday. He said it all yesterday on Politics Today of Channels Television, that if Amechi is claiming that he insult to the titan of Yoruba land, the Supreme Court itself has ruled that only the Alafin has such authority, yet the Ooni continues to act above the law, trampling on both tradition and the court. The Alafin warned that if the Ooni fails to withdraw the title within 48 hours, consequences will follow. That is what is here. Is the Alafin's 48-hour ultimatum to the Ooni of Ife a show of power or what, Mr. Olagide?
You see, what I want to say about...
Did you digest the story?
Of course I digest it. See, there's no way we want to talk about this matter without knowing where does Alafin himself belongs in Yoruba history. Where does Alafin belongs in Yoruba history? Is Alafin the Oromiyan that founded Oyo Empire? Is he the progenitor of Yoruba race? That's the question. Who is the progenitor of Yoruba race? Is he Oromiyan? Who is the son of Oduduwa? Oduduwa is the progenitor of Yoruba race. And where does the stool of Yoruba race